Tell me a bit more about the human skills that you had to develop and what you're seeing out there. Are there particular human skills that you found it difficult to develop? What do you see in the technical folks that you lead? Are there particular human skills that they struggle with?
I think sometimes what happens with engineers when they go into leadership is they kind of think, okay, I'm a leader now, and that means I've got to have all the answers. I've got to be the one that's telling people what to do, but I've also got to be the one that knows what to do and has the answers. And so this is one of the first things I tell new leaders is listen, don't feel like you need to talk. Like go into that meeting and don't say anything. And that's totally fine. Like say something if there's something that you really need to say, but don't feel like you've got to speak. You don't have to have the last word. You don't have to have all the answers. And I think coming from that kind of technical background where we value so much technical expertise and knowledge and experience, that's really hard for people to let go of and be like, okay, I'm going to sit here and like I've got opinions, I've got views. Maybe I think they're wrong in what they're discussing, but I should just sit back and let them have that discussion and come to their own conclusions. And maybe if I do get to a point where I'm pretty confident I know better than they do about something, then yeah, I can jump in and say something. But I don't have to do that if there isn't something worth saying. And it's not a good idea to generalize too much. But on the other hand, when I think of the people that I've known that are engineers that head into leadership, I feel like they maybe find these sorts of things harder than perhaps the average non-engineer would because of the kind of not necessarily to do with personality, but because of the discipline they've been in and the way that that discipline views expertise and skill and so on. So I often think it is really hard for engineers.